Namaste everyone. I welcome you all to Udaya's classroom. In today's class, we are going to see the next important and interesting two Henry Fayol's principle. Come, let's get up with the class. Today, we are going to see O and I. O represents order. This is the 10th principle. Order means it is not like as usual order, authority will order the employees. It is something different. That is, this order refers to orderliness. Orderliness, that is, you can see at home, mother used to scold always. You don't have any orderliness. You're not keeping the things in the right place. Whatever you take, you're throwing it somewhere. You're not keeping the proper things in the proper place like that. For everything, mother used to scold, right? So it has got valid reason. So that is what our Henry Fayol also emphasizing in this principle, that is right person to be in the right place and right resources to be in the right place. The resources refers to machines, tools, human resources, everything. Everything should be in the fixed right place. That's all. Very simple. Right. Let us see. Right place for everything and everything should be in its fixed place. That's all. This is the first point. And the next is, if we keep all the resources in a right place, fixed place, what will happen? It will facilitate, which means, facilitate means simplify, right? It will facilitate smooth working and avoid wastage of resources. So the working will be very easy. Why mother used to say keep the things in a proper way? We need not to search for the particular thing when we are in urgency, right? So that is what it refers. So smooth working will take place and it will avoid wastage of resources also. And the next is leads to increased productivity and efficiency. When we follow orderliness, that is keeping the men and machines and tools in the right fixed place, it leads to increased productivity and efficiency. The productivity will be very good in the organization as well as efficiency level also will be good in the organization. Here I have done a small picture. Don't laugh at me. I am not good at drawing. Okay. Let me tell you an example here. These four employees are trying to fix this parts actually. You can observe here there is a bend in all the places. Actually, this not to be fixed in this bend. So all the places you can see this to be fixed here and this to be fixed here, this to be fixed here. So all the working force human resources are trying together. So everything in the proper fixed place. Now what they have to, the time is saved, so they have to fix it as it is. So the work will be completed easily. So it refers to orderliness. So this is what this order principle says. Let's see the pros and cons of order. Alright, the pros and cons of order. The first pros is efficient utilization of time and energy. The time and energy can be utilized efficiently because we know where are the people are put up in this particular time in the organization and where are the resources are fixed in the particular places. If we are not fixing the people properly, each and every employee will be going around the organization and they will be standing in different departments and they will be escaping from the work. We cannot have control over the employees. That is the reason why we have to fix the people in a particular place. So efficient utilization of time and energy will take place if we follow orderliness. And the next is efficient use of resources. Same, the resources could be used efficiently. The productivity will get increased. Already we have discussed. Proper use of financial resources. The financial resources also will not be wasted because organization entrepreneurs are investing so much in their organization to increase their productivity and profit. So if they are not following order, think it of their financial resources will get wasted. So this will not get wasted if we follow order. Let's move on to cons. You may think why all the points I am writing and explaining. In this lockdown period, I know many of the students are not having any materials. If I explain orally, they cannot refer it. So if I write on the board, at least they can take a note. It will be useful for them to read and refer. That is the reason why I am writing, and many people have told the board is very small. I am really sorry to bother you keeping this small board. I tried my level best, I didn't get. So whatever available resources, I'm using it effectively, that's all. Please excuse me. And the first con is delay in performing operations. So the operations could not be performed properly because the tools and machines, if it is misplaced, it is not there in the proper places, what will happen? The performance will take time, delay will take place. Next, inefficient resources, the same point. The resources will not be used efficiently. Inefficient use of resources will take place if we are not following orderliness. And the next is, again, wastage of time and energy will take place if we follow. Wastage of time and energy will not take place if we are not following order. Wastage and timing of energy will take place. And the next is reduced organizational efficiency. Naturally, the organizational efficiency will go down, orderliness if it is not there. That is the reason why always elderly people will used to scold us, behave in a proper way and organized way you should behave and keep the things properly in your room. Set everything properly. That's why. So they are trying to give more practice for us. So take it in a right way. And the next is inefficient use of financial resources. Here if we follow order, proper use of financial resources will take place. If we are not following, inefficient use of FR financial resources. Inefficient use of financial resources will take place. So these are all the pros and cons of order. I don't want to erase this picture. I took some effort to draw this. Okay, so let's go with the next principle now. Alright, the next principle is initiative. Initiative means what? Coming forward with a good idea or a good special thing or any other innovative ideas, creative ideas, or taking a first step, right? We can take it anyway. Here in this initiative principle, according to Fayol, what he says means, in an organization, if the organization is very good organization, they should have a suggestion system from an employee. That is, the organization has to lend their ears for the employee suggestion also. That is what this principle says. Actually, if already the company have planned, and for that plan the employee is bringing some alternative or any coming up with the best idea, it could be considered. But the plans all over and the things all procedures are started by the organization means the employee cannot do anything. Obviously the employee should obey and work towards the organizational goal, right? So let's see the point now. A good company should have an employee suggestion system, which means they have to encourage the employee suggestion also. They should not encourage discourage the employee suggestion. And a manager should encourage employees for taking initiative or plan. So if we are not encouraging, what will happen? The employees will not come forward with their creative ideas. They will be standing in their position. Whatever you say, okay, I will do. If you tell sit means they'll sit. If you say sleep means they'll sleep. So you have to encourage the people to think creatively. Okay, so for what we have to encourage? For their better and new creative ideas or plans. Okay, here a small diagram. All the employees are standing in this. one employee alone coming forward, that is taking initiative. So first, this employee alone coming forward. So initiative means a person who is coming forward first. That's all. Let's move on to the pros and cons of the initiative. Alright, in an organization, if we encourage employee suggestion system, what are all the advantages we have? Let's see. Helps in achieving organizational objectives or goals. Easily we can achieve the organizational objectives or goals. How? If we consult, the consultation with the employees, if we plan something, if we include the employees also, organizational goals we could achieve easily in the organization. That could be one of the pros. Then sense of belongingness in employees will persist in the organization. Sense of belongingness in the sense, my organization, my company. Naturally it happens, right? When somebody comes and ask your suggestion, what can we do, means internally we feel so happy. Oh, people are respecting me also and asking suggestion. Then we will start thinking creatively and we will feel so happy and we will show too much of involvement in the work. This will happen. And next is ensure maximum participation of employees. So naturally, as I said now, the participation of employees will be maximum. They will work fullest to their potential. And what are all the cons? Employees will feel plans and goals are not for their benefit. So what the employees will feel, if the employee suggestion consideration is not taking place in the organization, whatever organizational management or managers are planning, it is not for us. They are planning for them, we are working for them. Like that they will start feeling. So employees will feel plans and goals are not for their benefit and thus will not work with their full potential. As I mentioned now, fullest potential, employees will not work, they will not work happily. Right. And next is unwillingly participate without any interest. Unwillingly they will start to do the work. So if the work to do the particular task, if the employees are not willing also, once if we ask suggestion and then if we make them to work the particular task which they don't like also, they'll try to involve and they'll try to work happily. So this is one of the technique also to make the employees work which they don't like, right? So one more cons also we can add up in this. Conflict will take place between the employees and the management. So these are all the pros and cons of initiative. I hope you are clearly understood about the order and initiative. With this, we will end up the session today. I will meet you in the next class. Till then, it's bye from Udaya.